ALCS, a murder arrested, National Sports Day, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Professor Shroyer and a sports report with Ian.
Today is Wednesday, October 16th, 2024.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shore Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you're watching VOX News Today.
Welcome back, I'm Wyatt Firestone.
And I'm Violet Week, and these are your top stories for today.
At least 6 people were killed and 29 injured in Russian attacks across Ukraine since Sunday. According to officials, 2 were wounded on Tuesday, and 4 were killed and 6 were injured after the Russian military targeted infrastructure facilities and educational and medical institutions. In the region of Donetsk, 5 people were wounded on Monday. In Malov, 1 person was killed and 16 injured by a missile attack on an infrastructure facility which damaged private houses and cars in the area.
Tuesday's touchdown of the Panda Express marketing a rare bright spot between the U.S. and China, tension over trade, technology, and more leading to fraught relationships. Professor Gwen says pandas have long been used by China product to soft power or an image of itself on the international stage that is favorable and can build goodwill. President Richard Nixon icebreaking the chip. 1970s to China led to pandas arriving in D.C. Now, decades later, the bear's return could be the beginning of a new chapter in the rival relationship.
Now let's check our weather. Shroyer, what can you tell us?
Well, if you walked out the door this morning before daylight, you're most likely wore a jacket and you're feeling the cooling trend we have. Fall is here. I'll have that and more right after this break.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Welcome back. I am Professor Shroyer. Lily has the day off. Trash is washing up all over the Florida beaches after Hurricane Milton. And here is a video from Palm Beach on the East Coast where large blocks of yellow construction foam are everywhere. People started to notice the increase in trash last Friday. Volunteers with One Beach Conservation Group spent the weekend cleaning up the beach, filling more than 100 bags of trash. County crews have also been out clearing debris since the recent storms. After not one, but two recent hurricanes, the U.S. faces some shortages. The Biden administration is invoking the Defense Production Act because the nation's IV fluid supply is critically low. Its biggest producer is in the hurricane-ravaged North Carolina. In Florida, officials say they're working with ports to restore the fuel supply, and Small Business Administration's disaster loan program is out of money. Officials say that's after about 49,000 recent applications. Here is a look at our hour-by-hour trends for today. And you can take a look right there and see that it's going to be sunny all day, highs up in the 60s, and then it's going to bounce back down to the 50s by dark. Now let's take a look at your local radar. Radar is showing clear. You can take a look and see all the crispy images of everything, no precipitation. And here is your national radar. Look up in the northwest and you can see some precipitation coming out of the Portland area, crossing over into Idaho. Down in the south around Florida, there's a few storms brewing in and around the Bahamas and also around Charlotte on the coastline. And that's about it for the entirety of what you can expect if you're traveling out of the area. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast, which is brought to you by, I don't even know. We don't have a sponsor. If you want to be the sponsor for our 7-day forecast, please give me a call. Today is 62 the high and 38 the low. Tomorrow 66 high, 39 is the low. 71 on Friday with a 42 low. Great time for football. Precipitation starts picking up a little bit over the weekend, but not really anything to boast. Saturday we do have some clouds in the sky, but it's mostly sunny with a high of 74, low of 44. Also on Sunday, a very sunny Sunday, 77 and a low of 46. On Monday, much of the same with a little bit higher temperatures hitting 79 on both Monday and Tuesday. That is all I have for the weather. Here is Ian Wagner, the magnificent sports reporter that you have to listen to today.
Welcome back. I am Ian Wagner with your sports. A little too short.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Welcome back. I am Ian Wagner with your sports. Aaron Judge finally looked the part in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. 5 postseason games of struggles gave way to one giant swing Tuesday night when Judge's 2-run homer capped a 6-3 win that gave the New York Yankees a 2-0 series lead against the Cleveland Guardians. While the Yankees scored 3 early runs to capitalize on the sloppy play from the typically tidy Guardians, Judge hit a monster 414-foot home run in the win. And here's a look at the final scores from the games last night. Never mind. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more VOX News right after this break.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education. Your calling. Your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Welcome back. 4 Davidson County Sheriff officers and employees have suspended for wearing police identification while working off-duty. Despite not being state-certified law enforcement, CPLS, Layson Bonds, David Farnby, Jack Roper, and Marshall Grotwell received 40-hour suspensions after an internal investigation. The investigation followed a state probe into DCSO, employees working off-duty security for SolarWinds. Of 13 employees identified, 9 were investigated for abuse of position, with 4 found guilty of misrepresentation by wearing IDs for police.
The leading private person company in the U.S. has spent more than $4.4 million to settle dozens of complaints alleging mistreatment, including at least 22 inmate deaths at its Tennessee prisons and jails since 2016. More than $1.1 million of those payouts involved Tennessee's largest prison, the long-standing Turner Correctional Center, which is now under federal investigation.
The Cleveland, Tennessee man wanted in connection with the September women's slaying of a woman found dead in a home has been returned to Tennessee to face charges. Darren Lopez Roque, 42, is back in custody on a charge of first-degree murder after being transferred from Texas, where he was arrested in Zavala County, about 30 miles from the U.S.-Mexican border.
Today is October 16th, which means it's National Sports Day. National Sports Day is about the benefits of sport and competition. When our youth have an opportunity to play competitively, they advance their skills and build great habits to take with them to adulthood.
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, BCHS.TV.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share on YouTube channel BCHS Bear Network.
Oh, tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get it on VOX.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 on the Shore Broadcasting Center, Bradley Central High School.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears!